Have you ever heard sentences like, the road should be okay, or he should be fine, and wondered why English speakers use the words should be in so many different ways? Do you sometimes feel confused because you learned that should only means advice, like you should study more? Dear lovely students, welcome back to English with June. In today's lesson, we are going to master one very common English structure, should be. Native speakers use should be every single day in conversations. And the interesting thing is this, it does not always mean advice. Sometimes it means reassurance. Sometimes it means expectation. Sometimes it expresses rules, guesses, or even location. But don't worry. By the end of this lesson, you will clearly understand the 5 main ways native speakers use should be in daily English. And don't forget the small quiz at the end of the lesson. So, let's get started. First, let's begin with one of the most common uses, should be for reassurance. We often use should be to help somebody feel calm, safe, or less worried. This is called reassurance. Listen carefully to this example. It should be fine. Maybe your friend is nervous about a big exam. You want to help them feel relaxed, so you say, it should be fine. This means, don't worry, everything will probably go well. Now look at this example. The road should be okay. Maybe you are traveling at night and feeling a little scared. Your friend says, the road should be okay. This means the road is probably safe and there will likely be no problems. Here is another example. The food should be enough. Maybe you are cooking for a party and worrying about the amount of food. Your friend looks at the table and says, the food should be enough. This means there will probably be plenty of food for everyone. So remember, should be is often used to comfort people and make them feel less worried. Now let's move to another very common use, should be for expectation. We also use should be when we believe something is probably true because it usually happens that way. Listen carefully. She should be home now. Does this mean somebody forced her to stay home? No. It simply means she usually comes home at this time, so you expect that she is probably at home right now. Now look at this example. The food should be ready soon. Why do we say this? Because enough time has passed, so we expect the food will probably be ready very soon. Here is another example. The bus should be here any minute. The bus usually arrives around this time, so you expect it very soon. So remember, should be can express expectation based on normal timing or usual situations. Now let's move to another important use. Should be for rules, manners, and what is right. We often use should be to describe what is good behavior, moral ideas, or how the world is supposed to be. Listen carefully. Students should be respectful. This means respectful behavior is the correct and proper thing for students. Now look at this example. Roads should be clean. This means clean roads are better and more correct than dirty roads. But now pay very close attention to this important grammar difference. Roads should be clean. Here, clean is an adjective describing the roads. But now listen to this sentence. The road should be cleaned every morning. This is different. Here, cleaned is part of the passive voice. It means somebody should clean the road every morning. Now look at this example. Children should be safe. This means it is right for children to be protected from danger. So remember, Should be is often used to describe what is morally right, socially correct, or ideal. Now let's move to a very natural native speaker pattern. Should be plus verb ending in ing. We use should be with a verb ending in ing when we guess what somebody is probably doing right now. Listen carefully. They should be waiting outside. You are guessing their current action. Maybe your friends arrived already, so you think they are standing outside waiting for you at this moment. Now look at this example. He should be sleeping. It is very late at night. He usually sleeps at this time, so you guess that he is sleeping right now. Here is another example. She should be studying now. Maybe she has an exam tomorrow, so you expect she is probably studying at this moment. So remember, should be plus verb ending in ing is used to guess somebody's present activity. Now let's move to our final use. Should be for location. Sometimes we use should be to guess where somebody or something probably is. Listen carefully. Dad should be in the kitchen. Maybe you saw him there a few minutes ago, so you think he is probably still there now. Now look at this example. The keys should be on the table. You usually leave them there, so you expect they are probably on the table right now. Here is another example. She should be at work. This means you believe she is probably at work now based on her normal routine. So remember, should be can help us guess the location of people or objects. Now here is today's small quiz. How would you say this idea in English using should be? He is probably at work right now. Write your answer in the comments below and I will check it for you. Now let's quickly review today's lesson. We learned that should be can be used for reassurance, for expectation, for rules and correct behavior, with verb ending in ing to guess present actions, and to guess locations. I hope this lesson helped you clearly understand how native speakers really use should be in daily English. Practice these sentence patterns every day, and slowly they will start to feel natural. That's all for today. Have a beautiful day, keep practicing your English, and see you in the next lesson. Bye-bye!